The champions are ready to kick us off at Ibrox. Craig Thompson, the man in charge. Lee Naylor immediately sending one deep into Rangers territory. Walter Smith has only lost 7 out of 35 Old Firm games. He certainly had it in for a few Celtic managers in his first spell in charge, and of course he won at Celtic Park in March. But Walter Strachan, well, he's won back-to-back titles. Nacho Novo latching onto that, an early promise for Rangers. But Novo's cross disappears onto the roof of the net.
That was an early chance for Nacho Novo. Playing a telling cross. It didn't work out, but it's a statement of intent, I think, from Rangers to try and get Adam and Novo into wide areas, deep inside Celtic's half.
Well, back-to-back Old Firm wins in the league have been rare for Rangers of late, but they have just that today. Venegor of Hesseling trying to switch it to McGeady, but Nacho Novo gets involved. Old Firm defences were a little leaky last week. They both conceded 3 goals. First time that's happened in the same weekend for 7 years.
Yeah, and both defences have looked fairly solid of late, up until last week. Rangers, of course, now 12 SPL games unbeaten. I think it is going to be important today. Chris Boyd up front there, as Craig Burley suggested, holds the ball up to give Ferguson, Adam, Novo and those players time to get up and support. I think Celtic know that Jan Venegor Hesseling does that a lot more naturally.
Ferguson, Charlie Adam chasing, but Stephen Presley, who started his career at Ibrox, gets there first and gets a bit of help from Lennon and from Caldwell. Ndani, Tapach. Tapach, who's been referred to Ian Murray in that left-back role lately. Stephen Smith will almost certainly fill it next season, though, when he recovers from long-term injury. As Gravison gets involved with Novo right in front of the ref.
Well, Gravison will need to be careful. Just lashes out there at Nacho Novo. He's getting caught on the ball, and that's something that happened a couple of weeks ago against Kilmarnock as well. Once or twice caught in possession. One thing's for sure, you won't get any time in this match on the ball in midfield.
A stern warning from Craig Thompson for Gravison. Barry Ferguson might have gone for the hit, but he overrun it slightly. Adam. Boyd. It's come off Naylor. Novo. Skips away from Hartley. Boritz goes for it, and Boritz gets it.
Good play from Nacho Novo, who skipped across the left-hand side for this cross, but the big goalkeeper matching him.
Naylor has got McGeady outside of him. And probably should have used him, because here comes Ndani and now Novo. Gravison nutmegged, much to the delight of 3 sides of Ibrox. It's Time to pop a few balloons before we can continue. Perhaps taking his time. Boyd did manage to flick it on, but nobody ahead of him.
Yeah, today with the 5 midfield players for each side, defenders have to watch out for later runs. Celtic in particular have become a little bit unsure recently in attack, a little bit less cohesive. That's what we talked about before the match with Jan Fennerhoff Hessling being a lone striker. I'm pretty sure that Gordon Strachan will want a partner for him. Whether it'll be someone new, or someone who's at the club at the moment, we'll wait and see.
A point for Rangers would effectively be good enough to clinch the runners-up spot because they have a much better goal difference than Aberdeen. Hutton has had a fine season. Papac for Adam, and Papac again. Neat from Rangers. Papac across. And it was certainly into a dangerous area, but Manus hooked it away.
That was a good move from Rangers. Papac highly involved. When he gets to this point, he's just trying to loop it across for Novo, who's coming in at the back post. It's good defending. Manus there as always.
Rangers looking for an early goal. Bang in front of the Celtic end. Boruc there with a comfy take from Charlie Adams' corner. So far this season, we've had a Rangers win, a Celtic win, and a draw. How is the last Old Firm game of the season going to finish? Thompson. Given away by Hartley, who had done his best to win it back in the first place. Hemdani. Full touch from Novo, encourages Gravison, but it fell kindly for Hemdani. Ferguson unable to pick out Adam.
You see, that's exactly what Craig Burley was talking about as well. Pre-match, Barry Ferguson picking the ball up just a few yards in front of Hemdani. Going a little bit too deep for me. Wanted to try and get on the ball and be the playmaker, but today he really has to try a bit more and support Chris Boyd and leave the other work to Hemdani.
Thompson, it's opening up a bit. Novo up against Naylor, and Boruc gathers. Walter Smith alongside Ian Durant, preferring to watch from upstairs. Nacho Novo. Snuffed out by Naylor, now McGeady. And he's stopped by Hemdani. Adam. Charlie Adams only got Chris Boyd there with him, trying to bustle his way through. Hutton. Over the top for Novo, and Charlie Adam, and Boyd went to ground.
Well, this is Presley on Boyd. Novo doing really well to get the ball back in. Adam the strike, and is Boyd being held by Presley?
Caldwell. Well, Nakamura wanted it, but Caldwell preferred to aim it in Venegora Hesseling's direction. No joy. Papac. Hutton. tearing forward superbly, Alan Hutton. And he got it across, but Manus was there to meet it. Nacho Novo. Chris Boyd! It's the first time he's ever scored against Celtic. It means so much to Chris Boyd, and Rangers are 1-0 up against the champions.
What a way to score your 100th SPL goal. Got to say as well, this was coming. He's not offside. The times he's run well this time, and he waits and waits. It comes across on his left foot. It's not the best strike he's ever had, but it's enough, and it's under the body of Boric. He's going the wrong way. He's dragged towards the ball. I do think Boric is at fault. He's got to do better than that. It's not that far away from him. But let's take nothing away from the finish. Walter Smith, Ian Durant, delighted, as is the striker. 100 SPL goals.
Turned away by Presley, but sent back in his direction by Charlie Adam, and now Chris Boyd bearing down on goal again. Boyd, Thompson stretching. Novo! Nacho Novo close to doubling Rangers' lead.
Well, I think Boyd does really well here to hold it up and allow the ball to finally end up at Novo. His strike's not too far away. He really catches this one. He comes across it. It's going away from Boric. Just a yard out though.
Boyd. Oh, he might just get away from Presley. Both trying to hold each other off. That's bounced off Boyd for a goal kick. Last minute of the first half, and another minute to be added on.
Well, I think there's a little bit of thinking to be done by Gordon Strachan. He will have to change things slightly. Maybe not directly at half-time, but certainly soon afterwards if things don't change. For Walter Smith, I think he'll be delighted with the first half performance. The game plan so far seems to be working.
A single minute added on. Rangers unbeaten in the league since Walter Smith returned as manager, and it's looking good for them here. Charlie Adam, Papac, flat-footed.
You have to say, you can see why they're unbeaten. Very dogged. Certainly being behind 3 times last week and coming back to get a point out of it. And so far they've been solid today. No real pressure at the back with Ekiog and Weir.
Well, Rangers need to offer more of a championship challenge next season, that's for sure. And if they end this season with 2 victories over Celtic, that would certainly be a statement. It's half-time. It's a century of SPL goals for Chris Boyd, which is some achievement. But it might mean more to him that he's finally scored against Celtic for the first time in his career. Nacho Novo picked him out. Fine finish. Natural-born goal-scorer. Rangers have a deserved lead at half-time in the last Old Firm game of the season. It's Rangers 1, Celtic 0. Rangers will start that second half looking to secure back-to-back victories over Celtic, and that would be a nice way to set things up for next season as far as Rangers are concerned. But Celtic, well, their powers of recovery have been there for all to see most of the season, and they will have a lot more to offer in the second half, you would think, than they did in the first.
Well, it's not often that one of my tips comes off, but yeah, Gordon Strachan has changed it. Given Jan Fedorov Hessling a partner up there in Kenny Miller.
Kenny Miller, who spent 18 months with the Rangers and who scored his first Celtic goal against them. David Weir with a foul on Jan Vennegoor of Hesselink. Caldwell. Miller won't be allowed past Weir.
Well, the strange thing for Celtic, Ian, is that in recent seasons scoring has not been a problem at all, but in the last 6 SPL games they've only scored 5 goals. Didn't even have a shot on target in the first half. So it's certainly an area that Gordon Strachan has to improve, and Kenny Miller's getting his chance in the second half to do that.
Yeah, Celtic champions again, but they have scored 27 fewer goals than last season, which is quite a number. Here's Hemdani. Charlie Adam. Ferguson. Boyd actually ran in. It might have cleared him anyway from Rory Ferguson. Naylor. Miller lets it go. It's Vennegoor of Hesselink. It's Nakamura and Ekiok stumbling as he tried to hook it away. Miller. Corner.
Well, it's fantastic play. Great initial dummy from Kenny Miller. And he gets Jan Vennegoor of Hesselink on the ball. Nakamura making the blindside run. But you have to say, what a save from McGregor. He gets himself out really quickly. Jan Vennegoor of Hesselink holding the ball up. McGregor making the angle difficult for Nakamura. And the chance is gone.
Nakamura with Celtic's first corner. It's a good one. And they might have made more of that. McManus, who had a good chance against Hearts last week, squandered it.
Again, Nakamura with real quality. And how McManus can't get this down on target. Close attention there from Ekiog. You can see McGregor 20 clean sheets in 39 games this season. And that beats even Artur Boric with 17. Pretty amazing, really. You can see by that save how quickly and how agile he is out to the feet of Nakamura. He's developing into a top-class goalkeeper, McGregor.
McGeady still changing his boots. McGeady for Naylor. Miller. Ferguson.
But what a difference when you have a partnership up front. You can see there with Kenny Miller and Jan Vennegoor of Hesselink. A wee step over from Miller. And that's what you can do when you can work in combination with someone else. It means you can hold the ball up, you can link with somebody else, you can set up chances. And it gives the 2 central defenders from range a bit more to think about.
Papac for Hemdani. Ferguson. Brushed aside by Hartley, free kick.
Oh, it's a nice area for a free kick. Hartley a little bit overzealous in his challenge.
Well, Celtic have Nakamura and Rangers have Charlie Adam, and he has contributed with his fair share of free kicks this season. And he'll fancy this one.
You can see Craig Thompson trying to get the wall back, the full 10 yards. It's a great chance, perfect place for Adam.
Here comes Charlie Adam. Oh, it's another fantastic free kick for Charlie Adam to add to his collection. A season to forget largely for Rangers, but this is a day to remember. It's 2-0.
What a clever free kick. Caught everyone unaware. They're all looking for the high ball that goes up over the wall and down. Clever free kick along the ground, under the wall jumps. Boric, no chance, absolutely no chance. So well taken. That's coming from a man who really is in form. The whole season he's been good, but as far as free kicks are concerned, top class.
Nakamura with a stray pass. Now Ferguson's attempt to release Shibo fails. Stephen Presley in the way.
Well, when Nakamura starts making poor passes, you know it's a difficult day for you.
Now Shibo's got it. Oh, Shibo! It's a good stop from Boris. And all the Rangers fans here are willing this lad to score.
Well, this would have brought the house down, I'm pretty sure. He does well. Gets himself on his left foot. He's trying to go across Boric. He just lifted it a little bit, though.
Charlie Adam pings that one in, and it's going to reach Hutton! That is a good stop. Aaron Hutton so close. Good old firm goal.
That's just poor defending. There's two players at the back post, Novo as well. This one falls to Hutton. He strikes it well. You see, two unmarked players. Good technique from Alan Hutton.
Adams' corner, not so good this time, and Neil Lennon can flick it away. Shibo with a flick on, but nobody ahead of him. He might have guessed he was the last man. Naylor up towards Miller, jostling with Ekiog.
Yeah, Celtic for the moment looking like a team that have had high demands on them this season, and that has been the case.
Perrier Doumbé sold Nakamura short. Now Burke's away. Just on as a sub. He's waiting for others to join him. Will he need them? Oh, it's offside against Barry Ferguson, who blocked the shot anyway.
Well, if he just looked up, you would have seen Nacho Novo tearing down the right-hand side. Unbelievable run from Nacho Novo. You see him here. Well, there's the line. It's a good high line from Celtic.
Shibo racing away, so eager to score. Shibo! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's certainly got the power. He loses his feet here, he gets himself back up. That's not far away. If he could only finish, I do feel that he got himself a couple of goals, he got a run. Might get a good few, but at times just a little bit composure he needs.
Nacho Novo won that back. Hutton. Bit of a tangle, and Hutton charged in, and Naylor reacted, and Craig Thompson had to step between them, rather sharpish. Celtic furious with Hutton. Neil Lennon's going to have a word with Hutton. He just had to have a word, didn't he?
Well, I just think that Alan Hutton didn't need to make that challenge, especially as rashly as he did. Everything was very comfortable for Rangers.
Craig Thompson's going to have words with the Rangers right back and the Celtic left back. And Neil Lennon as well, who just had to come across to make his point. Such is his way. Right, first up is going to be a card for Hutton, who is already on the brink of a suspension. In fact, he'll miss the game against Kilmarnock here next weekend. He's got another yellow card. Now Lee Naylor's turn. Naylor, for his reaction to Hutton's challenge, is also booked. And Neil Lennon is going to get one too. Well, it wouldn't be an Old Firm game if this wasn't happening. Adam. They could put Burke away. Adam! Very nearly another spectacular strike from Charlie Adam, who in his first season in the Rangers team has been outstanding.
Well, it was almost his 15th of the season. He too is in a great game for Rangers. I think everyone in a blue shirt today has had pass marks. And certainly the midfield have overcome Celtic.
Back-to-back wins over Celtic, back-to-back clean sheets as well for Rangers by the look of it. Is there time for a third? Probably not. It's over. Rangers certainly revived under Walter Smith and Ali McCoist. They've beaten Celtic again. Charlie Adams scored with a free kick again. And Chris Boyd scored again. Boyd's 100th SPL goal and his first ever against Celtic put Rangers on their way. And Neil Lennon's last Old Firm match ends in defeat, but today the day belongs to Rangers, who have secured back-to-back victories over their fierce rivals. It ends at Ibrox. Rangers 2, Celtic 0.